Okay, so hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about pronoun. Before that, let me introduce my group member. There are Gracia, Olivia, me, Kimberly, Gabriel, and June. So let's get back to the main topics. What exactly a pronoun is? So, a pronoun is a word that replaces a noun or noun phrase to avoid making repetition, making sentence shorter and easier to understand. And what use this pronoun is? These small but powerful words will help us to avoid a repetition in our daily conversation. It make our sentence more smoother and make us communicate more clearly. For example, if we don't use pronouns, it will be like Lisa loves cooking. Lisa makes delicious pasta. All of Lisa's friends love Lisa's pasta. It sounds repetitive. But if we use a pronouns, it will be like Lisa loves cooking. She makes delicious pasta. All of her friends love her pasta. It sounds more natural, right? And there are so many type of pronouns. There are personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and then there are reflexive pronouns. There are also intensive pronouns and indefinite pronouns, and then relative pronouns and interrogative pronouns. So we are going to talk about it one by one.
Hello guys, my name is General Lombogia. I'm from Group 2 and I'll be explaining personal pronouns. But before we start explaining personal pronouns, there are 8 main types of pronouns, such as personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, indefinite pronouns, relative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. Now, what is personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are words that refer to the person speaking, the person being addressed, or other people and things. They replace noun phrases in sentences to make communication more concise and less repetitive. Personal pronouns mainly revolve around subject and object. Now, what is subject and object? And where do we find subject and object in a sentence? Subject itself means the doer of the action or the performer. It usually located at the start of the sentence. Object itself means the target of the action from the subject. It usually located after the action or at the end of the sentence. As example, subject pronoun I, object pronoun me. I like the cat likes me. As I said before, at the start of the sentence, there are subject, and at the end of the sentence, or after the action, there are objects. There are other examples such as you, you are my friend, I will help you. He, him, he is running, I saw him. She, her, she is smart, we should listen to her. It is cold, he kicked it. We, us, we studied together, the teacher taught us. They, them, they played football, we watched them. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to me. Now I will explain about possessive pronouns. Okay, let's talk about it. Possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns make sentence clearer and more concise by showing ownership without repeating the noun. For more detailed information, as you can see in the table of PowerPoint presentation here. Okay, as you can see in the PowerPoint presentation, we have two columns. On the left, we have possessive adjective, and on the right side, we have possessive pronoun. Okay, on the left, we have possessive adjective. There is my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. On the right side, there is mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs. Okay, now let's look the example sentence to see the different clear. Okay. This is my book. The book is mine. Is that your car? Is that car yours? He drive his car. The car is his. I have her bag. The bag is hers. And so on. As you can see, this looks different, doesn't it? Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Demonstrative pronouns. This pronoun help clarify which specific item or people are being referred to without repeating the noun. Now I will explaining two concepts of demonstrative adjective. One, number, if it's singular or plural. Two, distance. Okay, distance, if it's near or far from us. Okay, for more detail, as you can see in the table, we have four pronoun. One, this. We use this for one thing. There is near us. Two, that. We use that for one thing that is far from us. Three, this. We use this for two or more things that are near us. Four, those. We use those for two or more things that are far from us. For the example, this example of this is my phone. Two, that is a beautiful mountain. Three, these are my keys. Four, those house on the hill are big. Okay, thank you.
Reflexive pronouns. These are said when the subject and the object of the sentence are the same person of thing, the end in self or selfish. Singular, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. Plural, ourself, yourself, the self. Examples: us, have myself in the mirror, and myself are the same person. The cat finds itself. The cat and itself are the something. Intensive pronouns. An intensive pronouns in a type of pronouns. The else, also refers back to a noun or pronouns within a sentence, unlike revision pronouns. The pronoun only expresses the noun or pronoun in the same sentence. Singular, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. Plural, ourself, yourself, the self. Examples: myself baked the cupcake. You must record your progress yourself. The helps to the indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns refer to one particular person, their or quantity. All, any, but, AC, either, every, pay, money, most, neither, none, one, after, several, after, someone, everyone. Examples: everyone in the class need to come up with ideas. Can someone messenger here?
Okay, now I will explain about relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is used to add a relative clause or an adjective clause which adds more information to a sentence. Pronoun who used for people. For example, the woman who lives next door is a doctor. Second, pronoun whom used for people, object. For example, she is the teacher whom I admire. Third, pronoun whose used to show position. For example, whose book on the table. 4. Pronoun which used for object. For example, this is the cake which Gina made. 5. That relates to people, animal, and things. For example, the dog that stole my dinner is loitering outside. Next, interrogative pronouns. These pronouns are used to ask questions. First, pronoun who, used for people or subject. For example, who took the food? Second, pronoun whom, used for people or object. For example, to whom were you talking? Third, pronoun whose, used to show position. For example, whose book are on the table? 4. Pronoun which, used for object. For example, which book do you like? 5. Pronoun what, used for things. For example, what is your favorite color?